And let me tell you, there's nothing quite as freeing as knowing you're in control of your money, right? That's why today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely essential for financial freedom at any age: building a sustainable budget. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Budgeting sounds boring and restrictive, but trust me on this, it's the opposite. Think of a budget as your roadmap to financial success. It's not about restricting your spending, it's about understanding where your money is going, so you can make smarter choices and achieve your goals faster. In this video, I'm sharing my top 5 super actionable budgeting tips that you can start using today to gain control of your finances and start building that brighter financial future you deserve. So let's jump right in. The first step to building a sustainable budget is understanding where your money is actually going, and that means tracking every single dollar. Yeah, you heard me right, every single dollar. Whether it's that morning coffee, your rent payment, or even a couple of bucks for gum, write it down. There are tons of budgeting apps out there that can make this super easy, or you can go old school with a spreadsheet. Find what works best for you and commit to tracking for at least a month. You'll be amazed at what you discover about your spending habits. Once you have a clear picture of your spending, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back. Maybe you're spending way more on eating out than you realized, or maybe those subscription services are adding up. Knowledge is power, people, and knowing where your money's going is the first step to taking control. Alright, so you're tracking your spending like a pro. Awesome. Now it's time to set some financial goals. Having something specific to work towards is going to be a huge motivator on your budgeting journey. Do you want to buy a house, pay off debt, retire early? Whatever it is, write down your goals, and this is important, make them realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by aiming for something completely out of reach. Break down those big goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. This will make the whole process less daunting and more achievable. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, especially when it comes to building long-term financial security. Now comes the fun part. Well, maybe not fun, but definitely important. Distinguishing between needs and wants. This is where your budget gets real and helps you make conscious spending choices. Needs are your non-negotiables: rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, transportation, and those essential monthly bills. Wants, on the other hand, are the things that make life more enjoyable but aren't strictly necessary. Think of things like dining out, entertainment, new clothes, or that fancy gadget you've had your eye on. Learning to prioritize your needs over your wants is crucial for creating a sustainable budget. It doesn't mean you can't ever indulge, but it does mean being mindful of where your money is going and making sure your essential needs are always covered first. One of the most effective ways to ensure you're consistently saving is to automate the process. Remember what I always say, pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account every single month, just like you would any other bill. The key here is to make it automatic so you don't even have to think about it. Start with a small amount if you need to, and gradually increase it over time as you get more comfortable. You'll be amazed at how quickly your savings will grow when you're not relying on willpower alone. Trust me, automating your savings is a game changer. Okay, here's the thing about budgets. They're not meant to be static documents. Life happens, things change, and your budget needs to be flexible enough to adapt. That's why it's super important to review and adjust your budget regularly, ideally at least once a month. Take a look at your spending, see if you're on track with your goals, and make any necessary adjustments. Maybe you got a raise and can increase your savings rate, or maybe an unexpected expense popped up and you need to cut back in other areas. The key is to stay on top of your finances and make sure your budget is still working for you. So there you have it, my top 5 tips for creating a sustainable budget. Remember, achieving financial freedom starts with taking control of your money, and budgeting is the key. Start implementing these tips today, and I promise you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. And hey, I want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite budgeting tips and tricks? Share them in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.